Good afternoon. My name is Cameron Foti, marine biologist at UCLA and avid shark connoisseur. Sharks, they play a ginormous role in our aquatic ecosystem, if I may. Sharks have been around since the dinosaurs and are our ocean's fiercest predators. As apex predators, sharks play an important role in our ecosystem by maintaining the species below them in the food chain and serving as an indicator for ocean health. If the shark population declines, as it is now, the predator-prey balance dramatically shifts. Some stereotypes that we have when we hear the word sharks are man-eaters. Humans are not a part of the shark's menus. Sharks don't eat humans on purpose. When sharks attack humans, it is accidents. Humans are often the same size as prey that sharks hunt, such as seals or dolphins. Another stereotype we hear are shark attacks are common. In fact, shark attacks are the opposite of common. They are extremely uncommon. Listen, in 2017, there were only 5 shark attacks that ended up in human deaths, in fatalities. You are more likely to get struck by Zeus's arrow, lightning, than to be attacked by the ocean's fiercest predator, the shark. Sharks are in all the world's oceans, but shark attacks are extremely rare. Now, these stereotypes have been curated by humans themselves. We put movies out there, we create these stereotypes with movies such as Jaws, movies such as 27 Meters Below. These create a fear in humans' hearts that is honestly not authentic. Hollywood. Shark populations around the world are in rapid decline and are impacted by illegal, unregulated, and unrestricted fishing. Sharks grow relatively slowly and take many years to mature and produce relatively few young. They also suffer from the large and growing demand for shark fins and the general lack of management in shark fishing. Populations simply cannot replenish themselves at the same rate that they are caught and finned to meet the market demand. Sharks are often caught as bycatch in long lines, so when a fisherman is trying to catch some tuna, they may accidentally catch the shark, and then they kill the shark because it's not what they wanted. And also trawl nets and sign lines, they're caught and just simply discarded. Now I will show you a video that shows how cruelly the ocean's fiercest predators are treated by us, humans. Now we're going to get into some consequences. Consequences of shark extinction are exorbitant. The loss of sharks has led to a decline in coral reefs, seagrass beds, and the loss of commercial fisheries. The decline in the number of coral reefs and the healthiness of the coral reefs affects many small countries whose economies is largely based upon tourists. And when the tourists come, they want to scuba dive. They might want to snorkel to see these beautiful, colorful coral reefs. And now we're killing off these sharks, and these small countries who rely on their coral reefs, they can't survive anymore because their coral reefs are turning gray, losing their color, losing their life because of the decline in shark population. And these commercial fisheries are in decline because the shark population is going down. And you know what? The commercial fishery are directly responsible for their own downfall. And now I say this because when these commercial fisheries catch these sharks on accident, maybe they're fishing for some tuna or some lobster, and they catch a nice big bull shark, may I? And these commercial fisheries, they'll see it, they'll be like, I can make a quick buck off of these fins. Cut the fins off, and then the shark looks like this. No fins anymore, and they throw it back into the water. And it's to die, because it can't move without its fins. And it just sinks to the bottom and drowns in the water, because it can't circulate water through its scales to gain oxygen. And the sharks, as I mentioned before, they hold the balance between the predator and the prey. The sharks feed on the sick and the weak, which helps prey populations stay healthy, many of which are also commercially important fish species. Now, some declines we are seeing in the shark populations are gigantic. The hammerhead sharks are down 89% in their population. Great white shark down 79%. The tiger shark down 65%. And the gray sharks are down 83%. And my favorite, the blue shark, special place in my heart, has a 60% decline in its population. Now, how does this relate to geography, you may ask? The shark population directly affects our ocean's ecosystem, and if the sharks aren't healthy, the ocean's not healthy. And the ocean is very important to a healthy world. How can the audience help? Now, I know that may be a question you're asking, and you can't get down there. You can't produce shark offspring to help reboost the population. But what you can do? You can donate to causes that help support sharks, and you can tell the person next to you, hey, sharks are good for our environment. You should help replenish their population by donating to these good causes. And I challenge you, audience, to do your best to help replenish the shark population in any way you know. Thank you.